Hi everyone! Sorry it's been a while since our last video, and we're gonna try to get back into the swing of making regular videos, and so I thought I'd give you a spring favorite since it's been a while since our last one. Boop! As my game suggestion, I'm going to suggest Firewatch. We played it on the PlayStation, and I think it might be available on some other consoles. It's a first-person point of view. Most of what you're doing is moving around a map, you interact with some things, and a lot of it is, the story is told through making the decision on what response you're going to give to the other person you're talking to in the game. And the premise of the game is that the character you're playing has decided to take a break from his life and go spend the summer, basically 3 months, watching for fires in a national park. Up in a fire watch tower. While the main story is pretty railroaded, what's really interesting is the character interaction and the interpersonal kind of interactions that you have with the other character, the person you're talking to on the walkie-talkie. This was a game that Ryan started playing. I was in the room reading a book at the time and kind of listened to the first little bit and then got so drawn in I put down the book and just watched with Ryan. The story is so well done and really draws you in, and we stopped playing because it was getting late, so we had to go to bed. And both of us were like, oh my gosh, I'm really anxious to find out what happens next, what's going on, to try and unravel what exactly it is that's going on. We got home and had dinner and we're like, okay, let's finish playing the game because I want to find out what the heck is going on. I could probably play through the game again, and while I know kind of the overall story of the game, the choices I make as far as what I choose to say back to the other person and stuff like that could lead me down a different path that might change the game a little bit, but it's definitely going to change how the characters feel about each other at the end and how they interact. It's a really, really good story. Boop. Speaking of stories, I've been reading quite a bit, and one of the books that I really enjoyed, that I think you guys might enjoy as well, is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. This is something that if you like things like the X-Men or kind of superheroes, but also that people with extraordinary abilities concept, you're gonna like this book. That's what it deals with, and the book is really engaging. It's very hard to put down because it's told kind of every other chapter in present day and about 10 years in the past. So you're trying to figure out, okay, well, what, I know in the past these two people are friends, but in the present they hate each other. So what is it that happened that pushed them apart? The characters are all very interesting and very dynamic, and while I didn't like most of the characters, I was still rooting for them, and I still wanted to know what happened and how they were going to get through things and what the resolution was going to be. So that's Vicious by V.E. Schwab, and I know she also has another book out that I'm looking forward to reading called A Darker Shade of Magic. So if you guys have read that, let me know down in the comments what you think and if you think I'll enjoy it as well. I have a new kind of favorite shirt, especially just to wear around on weekends or hanging out with friends, and it is this. Isn't that adorable? This is a shirt that I got around the holidays as a gift, and our friend picked it up from our local comic shop, Local Heroes. If you live in Hampton Roads or are visiting the area, I highly suggest you check out the comic shop. Not only are their shirts awesome, but it's also a really great welcoming environment. The staff always has great suggestions and really know comic books, so if you go and you're like, hey, I like this kind of thing, what do you think I might like? They're gonna be pretty good about like helping point you in the direction of something great. Plus they have super cute, awesome shirts that are also super comfy. Seriously, I have another of their shirts, which is like a baseball style shirt that is the most comfortable shirt I've ever owned. The other thing that I have been loving recently, fashion-wise, are these. They're just classic Vans. Super comfortable, kind of casual, but you can dress them up a little. I don't know, they're in my style. And I'm looking forward to having them for conventions this year because they're very comfortable to walk around in. Boop. Ryan and I recently finished watching Daredevil Season 2, and we both very much enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed Season 1 a little bit more, and I don't know if that's just because Season 1 was new and different and exciting, and Season 2 was kind of more of what they established in Season 1. But I also felt like there were a lot more questions left at the end of Season 2 than they had at the end of Season 1. You know, some pretty big plot holes. Literally a plot hole. If you've seen the season, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm looking forward to hopefully finding out sooner than Season 3 what some of those things that were referenced, maybe in some of the other Netflix Marvel series like Luke Cage or Season 2 of Jessica Jones, maybe getting a little bit more of that information. Overall, just kind of the Marvel Netflix shows are some of the best TV I've seen in a long time. Jessica Jones was amazing. I could probably do a whole video just in response to that. But Daredevil Season 2 was very fun, and it just came out, so we powered through it, and I might go back and rewatch some of it while I'm painting some minis, because that seems like a good show to watch again. And that's it. Those are my spring favorites. What are some of the things that you've been enjoying? Games and books and movies and TV shows and stuff like that. Tell me down below if there's anything that I should definitely be checking out. And if you've enjoyed these kinds of favorite videos, also let me know, and we'll try doing a little bit more of them. Maybe we'll have Ryan do a few favorites as well. And we are going to have some more RPG content soon, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any of that. And we will see you next time on Roll for Initiative. Bye! Boop, 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 boop.